obesity. Dying to eat in Jackson.
Hello, I'm Star Jones, and I want to welcome you to an inspiring look at a national problem that is disproportionately affecting the Black community. I'm talking about obesity. My own battle with obesity is well known. At my heaviest, I weighed just over 300 pounds, and my doctor told me if I didn't get my weight under control, I could die. So I made a serious medical decision that would not only save my life, but would change it forever. Mississippi is the most obese state in America, and it is here in cities like Jackson where individuals are waging their own battle against obesity, a battle that can mean the difference between life and death. Once a year, 36-year-old Shannon Anderson visits the local cemetery. It's where her mother and her sister are buried. They died 1 year apart.
My life, it just changed forever. Everything around me just stood still, and I just felt this emptiness.
Shannon's mother and sister died at the hands of a silent killer that claims the lives of tens of thousands of Black people every year. That killer is obesity.
And I talked to my doctor, telling him, I want to lose weight.
When Shannon started the program, she was a borderline hypertensive. Her blood pressure was like right at the level where we were considering starting blood pressure medication if it continued to go up. I do recommend the program to pretty much all the patients. I just routinely give them the number and say, call this number, these people can help you.
When we noticed that overweight and obesity had doubled in adults in this country over a 20-year period, and it tripled in adolescents, we dubbed that an epidemic, and it is disproportionately impacting African Americans.
A big obstacle for my ladies is they don't want to exercise, they don't want to sweat because they don't want to mess their hair up. And that is a very interesting obstacle that is very difficult.
Jackson, Mississippi is one of the most obese cities in America.
We've been recognized nationally for a lot of things, and this is one thing that we obviously would prefer not to be recognized for, but it is a concern.
We might think that a certain weight is healthy socially, but medically it's not.
And getting physical activity can be a challenge in Jackson, where many neighborhoods have no sidewalks.
We need to go back and restructure, from the ground up, just activities, opportunities for people, like build more parks, more walking trails.
But they do have a street out there for you to walk on. Okay, your car ride on that street, though. Your feet can walk down that street.
Already, Shannon's sister's daughter is gaining weight fast.
She's 4 years old, very bright child, but she's 70 pounds. She was big since she was a little baby, and it concerns me.
Shannon's doctor, Timothy Quinn, says he is seeing younger and younger patients suffering from weight-related illness.
There are more and more children now being diagnosed with hypertension, on medication, diabetes, type 2 diabetes.
More than 1 in 5 school-age students in Mississippi are obese.
You go into the schools, now, the lunches are like hot dogs and tater tots.
Whenever we've had economic cuts in education, we've had to downsize, in some respect, a very vital part to education, which is physical education.
When I was a child, we would go and, play kickball, basketball, just a lot of activity. But now, all this activity is not occurring.
Coming up on Heart of the City, Shannon's future hangs in the balance.
Last time you were here, we were looking at your results and we were considering putting you on blood pressure medication.
And
Come on, y'all. We got to do something.
as the city of Jackson fights back.
Okay, you ready?
It looks good.
It looks good?
It looks good.
Do you know you have lost 25 pounds in 7 weeks? Yes! Yes! Yes!
I knew I could do it.
I knew you could do it, too.
And during a visit to her doctor, Shannon received more encouraging news.
Last time you were here, we were looking at your results and we were considering putting you on blood pressure medication. I don't think we have to now. My patient, Shannon, it's amazing. When she started losing weight, the blood pressure just started going down, as I suspected. She's no longer a candidate for medication for hypertension, and she won't have the problems that she probably would have had. It's just amazing the impact of weight loss on health. It's like the magic bullet.
Heart of the city, dying to eat in Jackson.